when you've got what you want.
Hello there everybody, it's Jill Lishman again from Jillie's Crafts. So the video that I'm going to do today is a lovely one which I've got from the lovely Anne Melville, Positivley Papercraft, if you want to check her out. And it's a little, like a little concertina box which pulls open, and then you've got little pockets in that you can put chocolates or little sachets, anything that you want in there. So that's the one that I've done. It's a little thank you one, but you can do any design that you want. Now, what I've started to do with my tutorials is I've done written instructions and measurements, etc. So what I'll do is I'll put that in the description box underneath the video, and then I'd be really grateful if you could subscribe to my channel. That'd be fantastic. And then there's a little bell at the top, and if you press that, you can receive notifications when I bring up new tutorials for you. So, as I said, I've got the instructions underneath, but the first thing we're going to do is make the pockets for it. And what you'll need for that is 6 pieces measuring 6 1/4 by 5 1/4, and these will be for your pockets. And then we're scoring at, let me just look, on the long side at 3 inches and 6 inches, and on the short side at 4 3/4 inches. So what I've done, I've already gone ahead and scored them, and so what we need to do, we're going to burnish or fold. Let me put that down there so you can see. So we're going to fold down all, this is for each pocket is the same. So I'm having the cats on the inside on this one and the feathers on the outside. So if we just fold down all the lines that we've done, and that will give you something like that. Now what I suggest you do, if you hold each one the same way, so I'm going to hold mine and I'm going to have this little tiny square in the corner there to my left hand side, and then what we need to do is we need to cut this little corner out. So we're going at a diagonal to the tip of the corner and then taking it straight across, if you can see. So that's going to give you like a diagonal across there, and then in the middle where there's a cross where your folds meet, we're going to cut out, I'm trying to do this backwards if you can see it, a triangle like that, look. And then we're going to take off, so if I'm holding it in my hand, with my left hand, and it's facing me, we're cutting the right hand section out. So that's the whole of that section there. So it should look like that when you've done. And then because this is such a little fold here and it doesn't quite fit into that, what we need to do is on that side there we're going to take a thin strip of card off. So it just needs to be a little thin sliver, just so that you get a nice fold when we put it together. So we're going to go ahead and stick together, just let me trim that bit because that's just a little bit not quite done properly. There we go, that's better. So yeah, so you should get something looking like that. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to run, you can either use glue, or in this case I did use glue yesterday and I got it everywhere, so I've decided to go for tape today. A thin tape or glue, as I say, along the inside. So this is the inside of your pocket, so that's that bit there, and the inside here as well, because these are going to go fold outwards onto the right side. So another strip of tape to go along there, like that. And then what we're going to do, we'll fold that on itself there, and then we're going to take off. So what I'd do is I'd burnish these and fold them up. I can't find my bone folder, this is why I'm using my hand, or you can use the back of your ruler or a spoon even. So if we take the tape off, this side, she says, trying to get a poker tool in, and I'm going to do my usual method where I bend the tape backwards halfway down so that if you've got a bit more manoeuvrability. So stick it over like that and then just release the rest of your tape and stick it down fully. So you'll have a little tab down there. And then on the bottom, the same again, and we're pushing that flap up. So it should look like that. Now I've made 2 more here, because what I want to show you next is how we're going to stack them, you know, to make concertina. Excuse me. So make sure that all your bits are facing up the same way, because it'll just give you a nicer evenness through your project. So either glue again or tape, but you just need a little bit down the middle of your pocket, because we're not sticking them all the way down together. So you put that in the middle there, take off your tape, and then, so running the same way, so that should be, that's right, line it up so it's bang over it, and then just stick it down the middle. And what's that's giving you then is that little concertina. So we need 6 of these all together, the pockets. So again, I'll just show you one more. So I'm going to have the ballerina slippers on, or ballet shoes on the outside. So again, we're folding up, and then find the little one there. Wish I could find my bone folder. It's I'll use the back of my ruler like that. We've always got something there we can use, and then again across there. So you're taking again that little, where your little square is on the outside, and we're cutting across in a diagonal, and then in the middle where you've got your cross, we're cutting a little triangle. 1, 2, so your triangle. So then the opposite side to that, we're cutting this a whole section out. So I'll go ahead and cut that out. And then don't forget your little slither on this edge so that it'll stick down with your little tab. So across that edge, like that. And then if you remember, we're doing the inside with the tape. So I'm running the thinner tape down this bit. Like I say, you can use glue, you can use whatever suits you with sticking. Like that. And then the bigger tape for this tab here at the bottom. And this is my Hobbycraft tape, or red tape's really good, but that just gets a bit static with the red tape. So again, folding it over, and I like to just make sure that this is folded down before a stick, and that's folded up before a stick. That's it. So again, I'm going to do my little bit with the halfway, bending it over, and then sticking it down, and then just releasing that tape to the bottom and giving it a good old stick. And like the same on the bottom, doing it the halfway, stick it up and then pull to release the rest of your tape. Now we have another pocket. See? So what I'm going to do, I'll go and make the other 2 pockets, and then I'll come back to you and we'll do the outside of the box. Right, I'm back. So we've got our concertina, so it should look like that. So that's the inside of your pocket. So the next bit, you need to get your piece of card or DSP, whatever you want to use, and that should measure 12 by 3 1/8. And then we're scoring at 4 3/4, 5 1/2, 10 1/4 and 11 inch. So when you fold it, it'll come out like that. So it's like that's a little foldy box thing over the top. Now this is going to go into here, but before I do that, I'm going to decorate the outside first. And what you need for that, so I've done mine in plain card, and you don't have to if you did it in DSP to start with, or pattern paper, you wouldn't have to layer it, but I do like the nice layered bits of it. So you need 2 pieces. I'm doing these in cats. That's the other side of the feather one, and that is, you need 2 pieces of that, which is 3 inch by 4 5/8. You need 1 piece that is 3 inch by 7/8, and one that is 3 inch by 3/4 of an inch, and this is going to cover each bit of your little pocket. Now, to stick them on, if you fold it so that you get your cats the right way or your pattern the right way, so that needs to go that way, because I'm not very good, as my good friend Gemma Spencer from the Crafty Little Gem will tell you. I have no idea about measurements and maths, so just make sure you get your pattern the right way on your outside bit. Obviously if it's a repeat pattern it doesn't really matter. So I'm just doing this with tape today. I change my mind every day, depends what mood I'm in, but I'm fancying a tape day today. So I'm going to do what I did before, bend that over halfway. I'll obviously have to take the whole middle one out because I'll not be able to get that folded, and then the other one again, see, folded that way. So I've got it the right way, I've got my pussycats the right way. So if we line it up so that it's in the middle, got a nice little edge to it. There we go, and go ahead and stick it down, and then you can pull these bits out, and there we have the little pussycats on the front. So repeat that for the back. So that's the right way. And yeah, measuring and angles aren't my thing. I always rely on Gemma for working me things out, because I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter how many times someone tells me I'm just not maths orientated. I can follow like visual, like a video, I'm absolutely fine, but give me a set of written instructions and I've no chance. But I have put written instructions on because that's got all the measurements on, and I know that everyone's different in how they learn. So this is also the video for my college course, which I'm teaching in September for Rotherham College. I'm doing an online course, so I'm doing a series of videos for that as well, and this is part of that course. So again, we're lining up our little pussycat, pulling out the tape. So there we are. So we've got pussycats front and we've got pussycats back and front, and then the other 2 bits are for these here. So that one there and that one there, and then that's all the front covered. And what you can do, I mean, I'm going to decorate this for somebody's birthday, but you can decorate it however you want. The one that I've already made, I've done as a little thank you wallet, which I'm going to send to somebody. So that's a little thank you one that I've done, and put a little accordion on the front. This one I'm deciding what I might do pattern wise, decoration wise. Oh, pokey tool's got stuck. So take that off. I know this isn't the most exciting bit, but this does cover your box and it looks lovely. There we go, that's lined up. So you've got, now if you're going to use a magnet, you'd put your magnet on before you put this front cover on, but I've not got any magnets at the moment, so what I'm using is Velcro dots. Now So we've got the outside. Now what we need to do is stick this middle bit in, and it needs to go. Again, look at me, I'm working it out all wrong. Yeah, so that's your, it should go like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is stick this bit to that bit. Now in this case I'm going to use glue because it gives me a bit more wiggle room. Plus if I do get it on the wrong way around, I've got a bit more chance of getting that off. So just using a little bit of glue because this needs to be fairly secure. Stick that so that it's bang in the middle of that card. And like I say, I've got it the wrong way around, so it's a good job. No. Do excuse me. Stick that bit on there because that's the top. Yeah, that's right. Like I say, I'm not very good with angles. So that's your top, and then this one will come up to there. So if I just apply a little bit more glue, and then I can stick it all down. Just put a little bit of glue on this side, and then we're going to, that goes along the bottom, and then that comes up to meet that. So you've got that bottom bit will cover there. I've got it the right way around. There we go. So that's the basis of your box, and then I'm going to find a little Velcro dot. So you can buy them in any colour. This is all I've got at the moment. I've not really been out shopping or anything like that through lockdown, so I am a bit limited on supplies of specialist kind of stuff. I've got plenty of card and what have you. So if you Velcro dots, as you'll know, there's a furry side and a sticky side. These have all come off the sheet. So let me get the opposite side. Yeah, there. Now, when I'm sticking them on, I stick them together because then you know where each bit's going. These are pretty good. They are pretty sticky. So I'm going to stick it right underneath the lid, there in the middle. And if you bring that down onto your box, you can see where you want it to go. Make it a little bit more further down, and then press it. And then when you come there, it's pulled apart. So there we go. That's my little pussycat version of the Concertina box from Anne on Positivley Papercraft. And thank you for watching, and I'll do another video soon. Bye.